Not all scrubbers are bad. There are good scrubbers. Hey, you're looking at one good scrubber here. So, if you want to know what scrubbers I have in my collection, continue to watch. Hi, I'm Gabby and welcome back to another edition of The Fragrantician, where here on this channel we talk about nothing but fragrances. So whether you like fragrances, whether it be old, new, discontinued, vintage or even some hyped up ones, we do it here. And remember, we don't follow the pack follows us. So in today's edition I was inspired by Layla and Nisha. I was inspired by these two people. Now, they have YouTube channels. They are quite big here on YouTube. Layla is especially... I hold Layla up as a real queen of hauls, a real queen of kindness and compassion, and an all-round wholesome person. And I also regard Nisha as an elegant. I just look at her and I'm melting into her lovely complexion, her lovely... I'm not elegant at all. She is the queen of epitome of elegance as well. So go and check out those channels. Now these two ladies, Nisha started this about heavy hitter fragrances, beast mode fragrances we call here in the Fragcom, and I wanted to do a little take on it. I want to call it, because after I watched Layla's video, she mentioned scrubbers a lot. Scrubbers as meaning the longevity, you have to scrub it off. Well, here in the UK, scrubbers are something else. But let's do these scrubbers, shall we, and see what magic they come up with. So the first one I'm talking about is none other than Shaghaf Oud. This is a scrubber of a fragrance. This will last on your skin, and all of these fragrances I'm talking about last on your skin 10 hours plus, or until you have to shower off. This is a 10-hour plus fragrance. I'm not even going to spray it. Now, I was going to declutter it, but my husband loves it, so he likes to wear it from time to time. This is meant to be a dupe or a clone of Lancôme Oud Bouquet, but I get a bit there, but I've sampled Lancôme Oud Bouquet and I prefer that to this. This is loud. This is praline, oud and rose, and he likes to wear it. So if he likes to wear it, I'm going to give it to him. Swiss Arabian. Shaghaf. The next one here is by Montale and it is Oud Purple Rose. This is such a vampy fragrance, this is. There is really no sweetness in here. There's rose, there's saffron. I absolutely love this. Well, there is a tiny bit of sweetness, but tiny bit. I would say it's predominantly, it's got your oud, it's got your rose, it's got your saffron in there. I love it. It's strong. Showers off, beast mode. When you shower off, 12 hours plus, and then you've got to scrub some. Montale Oud Purple Rose. It's a scrubber. The next one here is by Dominique Ropion and it is Carnal Flower by Frederic Malle. Now this, is one of my all-time favourite fragrances, and it is a tuberose centric fragrance. You have to love tuberose. It's strong, lasts 10 hours. It'll stay on your skin till you shower off and then some. The tuberose in here is not creamy. It's a bit creamy, but it is just, you have to love tuberose. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. If you think you love tuberose and you smell this and you don't really like tuberose, then This is tuberose in its purest form. It's the highest form of tuberose in here. I love it. Lovely, strong white floral that you've got to love. It's an all year round fragrance for me. It's a strong boss fragrance. Carnal flower. Scrubber. The next one is by Agent Provocateur and it's L'Agent. This is ambery. Very, very ambery. Again, it's slightly vampy as well. See, I have vampy fragrances because you know me. I don't do soft and light and airy. And even when I do, they still pack a punch. But this doesn't. This will wash off your skin when you wash it off the next day. It will last all day and all night. This actually lasts 12 hours plus. It's a bomb of a fragrance. It's a James Bond fragrance. I call this a femme fatale fragrance. Projection, strong, sillage. Want to make a statement? Oh, you will with this. Yeah. It's a real humdinger of a scrubber, this fragrance. It's just a scrubber. The next one here is by Dior. And this is a pre-reformulated version. And this is still strong of Dior Addict. This is a little bit of jasmine, but it's your bourbon vanilla. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's strong. It's one for the winter, one for the autumn and winter, one I cannot wear in summer. It's that strong. So I'm rocking this from now until our spring. And I've put a bit of a dent in it down here. I used it quite a lot last year. You only need a few sprays of this. It permeates onto clothes and it will last days on clothes. On skin it lasts 8 hours plus, and this is for a new formula of it. It's lovely, it's beautiful, it's decadent, it's exuberant. It's a scrubber of a fragrance. We love a scrubber sometimes. Do you love a scrubber? The next one here is Ange Démon by Givenchy. Yes, I had to include this one. Kilian, Good Girl Gone Bad, Move Over. This girl was always bad. She might look good, but she's bad. This is Ange Démon. This lasts on my skin 10 hours plus. Scrubs off when you shower off and then some. It still remains on the skin. So you have to wash off twice. It's one of those. It lasts forever on my skin. It projects on my skin. The sillage for days. It's oak moss. It's oak wood. It's citrusy. It's vanillic. It's lilies. Oh, the lilies in this is beautiful. That lily note, that floral note that's captured in this. The death, the rebirth. And speaking of rebirth, I come to the final one, which I have a little sample here, and I have the full bottle, which is behind me, down on the bottom shelf where I have bottles that maybe haven't been opened yet. I'm good like that. It is Spell 125 by the House of Papillon Perfumery. This, I could have included Salome, but I talk about Salome a lot. But this fragrance, it has frankincense, it has Siberian pine, it has ylang-ylang, sandalwood, white ambergris and black hemlock. When my husband smelt this, he loved it. He's going to probably maybe nick a bit from me, I know. This is completely unisex. This is a scrubber. This lasts for 12 hours plus on my skin. And again, when you wash off, there's still a slight faint hint of it there. Still in the air. Because my husband could still smell it the next day after I washed. It was a beast of a fragrance on me. Now, I've only And with this sample, I sprayed about 4 or 5 sprays on me. So I did spray, you know, not just an odd 2, but I did spray 4 or 5 sprays. And I always spray it on my skin. I always like to test fragrance on my skin. That's just me. That's who I am. Some people just like to put fragrance on their clothes. Sometimes I do as well. Well, when I do overspray, I do, obviously. But the frankincense, the this black hemlock notes, and this Siberian pine, which gives it some brightness. I'm going to do a full review on this. But let's just say, if you want a slightly smoky, slightly dark, bright fragrance, that's magical. Because let's face it, Liz does magical fragrances. Spell 125 by Papillon. It's a scrubber and a scrubber and a scrubber. I love that word, scrubber. Do you know, I feel like Miranda now in that UK. When she says words like, well, I'm not going to repeat what she says, because some words like, well, scrub, well, look, this is my channel. When she says words like, I can't remember. What's those words she says? Comment down below if you know what they are. But scrubber, actually there's a film here in the UK called Scrubbers with Kathy Burke, an 80s film about women in prison. If you've watched it, comment down below. That's my type of film. But anyway, the House of Papillon, spell 125. It's a real scrubber. Don't we love scrubbers? If you love a scrubber, comment down below. But until next time, you've been watching another edition of The Fragrantician. Don't forget to check out Layla and Nisha, both different personalities, but very, very different in their channels. And that's what I like about them. But go check them out. I'll see you in the next video. And don't forget, naughty people are the best people. Nice people are the boring ones. Till the next time.